Divine cards is a system of cartomancy where praying cards are used to make predictions of your characteristics and your future timeline. The origins of this system date back to over 20,000 years ago. This was during a time when ancient wise men observed the cosmos and formulate mathematical systems. These teachings were preserved till this day, and I'm honored to present to you the Divine Cards. In this system, each day of the year is assigned one card. Each living man or woman is assigned 1 to 4 cards depending on their date of birth. The main card or birth card is of most significance, followed by the planetary ruling card or PRC. For some birthdays, there is a third or fourth card. You can see from the chart here or check the links below for your card. If you feel that the card doesn't really resonate with you, you may want to look into your birth time. I noticed the time difference when I was calculating the lucky dates for a client to buy lottery. It opened the next day. For example, if you're born in Singapore on March 7, in New York, it's March 6. So you may have to convert your birth time to UTC and then follow that date to find your birth cards. Once you have found your cards, you can check them out. If you cannot find the video on your particular card, means I have not made them yet. So please like and subscribe so that I can continue to make more videos. Thank you. Jacks, you have to win your crown. You learn by experience and become powerful by training your minds. But you can also become tramps and wanderers. You are creative in search of experiences and adventures. You represent youth. You carry great responsibilities, and your life depends on the decisions that you make. You can be the jack of all trades, kind of neither here nor there. Because you are the son of the king, you have a certain spoilt and stubborn nature. So you have to go through life and mature. The positive side of the jacks, you have a lot of inspiration and ideas. The negative side can be laziness and immaturity. The clubs symbolize the teacher and the receptive quality of the mind, the intellectual interests and mental reactions to people, things, circumstances, and events. They are the seekers. This is the first leaf to come into life and the last to go into fall. So it signifies summer. The ancient element is air. Air is required to ignite the fire of creation and expansion. It is also the ambition that creates. It uses knowledge to create. It creates life, money, and wealth. They are the guardians of intelligence and rule all mental processes, psychological reaction, educational interests, inquiries, communication, and messages. They investigate and instigate arguments, disputes, and debates. The crux is also associated with luck and maturity. They are the brains behind successful activities. Their path and quest is for universal knowledge. They are the messengers of the gods, the links between heaven and earth. The crabs are good at all forms of education, legal matters, literature, journalism, and all creative sides. The positive side of the crabs, they are brilliant, magnetic, thoroughly informed, and they make safe counselors. The negative side can be aggressive, intrusive, trickery, unreliable, and dishonest. So the crux living man, woman, or energy can tend towards the positive, negative, or being balanced. Jack of Clubs. Keywords: success through creativity. The Jack of Clubs is similar to the Jack of Wands in the Tarot. The similar keywords are inspiration, free spirit. Jack of Clubs, the card of memory, mental inspiration, or the card of the future. You have this exceptional, extraordinary mental capacity, and it is a wonderful gift that you have. But sometimes, because of this great capacity, some of you can become tricksters or con artists. Some of you, not all, what we call too smart. So jacks are usually crafty, and this can be positive. However, the negative side is quite negative. You naturally make great teachers, writers, or speakers. You are also givers, and your life spread is pretty good. There should be not much concern in areas of finance. You are the young soul seeking and gaining wisdom along your wandering path. There's often uncertainty between the ages of 18 and 30. Because of your very, very clever mind, you tend to be skeptical and you change your beliefs and perspectives quite a lot. If you can establish yourself between the ages of 30 to 60, then old age is not a problem. Career in the mental field is best suited for you. If you were to do menial jobs, you can end up very unhappy and very unproductive. There is a need to express yourself. You need to have some kind of an outlet for your expression, and usually you have the drive to learn and give away your knowledge, and you continue to learn and give away your knowledge. You will be most successful if you have a good basic education, and most of you do have a strong educational foundation. Your weapon against all obstacles is knowledge. You also do well with a career that involves contacts and networking. You are very good at networking and socializing. But for personal career reading, we still need to look at your lucky elements and other details. So for a personal reading, you can contact us on the links below. Love. In terms of love and relationship, as I was saying, this is a very futuristic energy, so you may not be so normal. The sexual orientation can be bisexual, not all, some of you. And you may worry about your ability to settle down and have a family. Some of you may have tried, but marriages can be disappointing. Many of you end up with unconventional marriages, which can also be quite disappointing. It seems that your need for love can never truly be satisfied. For a marriage to be satisfactory, you need to let go of some of these too many things up here, right? So you You need to let go and have a good mental balance. Marriageability on a scale of 1 to 10. 1 is very marriageable, 10 is totally unmarriageable. Jack of Clubs, your marriageability is a 4. Yes, you are pretty much marriageable. However, because of these many things up here, your marriage may not be satisfactory. If you are a female, it's going to be harder because, as you can see, this is a very male energy. Even though you are marriageable, you may have difficulty finding a suitable partner. For one thing, you are not the female domesticated type, and you may have no patience for certain things. So, yeah, for females, this is a harder energy. You may have to let go of certain ideas and the more masculine, futuristic ideas in order for you to have a satisfactory marriage. From my experience, the marriageability is just an indication of how much you want to have a home and the stability of a home. It does not tell if you are able to maintain the marriage. For example, the marriageability of Elizabeth Taylor is a 4. She is very marriageable and has this need to want to have a stable home and security. However, as you can see from her history, there is a string of divorce and marriages. Besides marriageability, we can also see a connections with this particular person. Besides your own destiny cards, you also have your Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, and a whole lot of other planetary cards. There are also past life connections. I will list some of your cards at the end of this video. So if you want to know what sort of connections you have between you and this particular person, you can search for their birth cards by their date of birth. For example, if the person is born on January 14, their main birth card will be the King of Diamonds, and their planetary card will be the Eight of Cups. They may also have a third or fourth card. And then you check if the King of Diamonds has any present life connection with you. There can be more than one connection. There can be a Venus or double Venus, sometimes even triple Venus, which is, I think, quite rare, but yes, there is. There can be karmic connections. And then you can search for the King of Diamonds general reading to get a basic idea of this person's characteristics. Jack of Clubs. Your first karmic is the Jack of Diamonds. Your second karmic is the Ten of Hearts. Your Mercury is the Nine of Diamonds. Your Venus is the Seven of Spades. Your Mars is the Two of Clubs. Your Jupiter is the King of Clubs. Your Saturn is the Jack of Diamonds. Your Uranus is the Four of Hearts. Your Neptune is the Four of Diamonds. Your challenge is the Two of Spades. And your result is the Eight of Hearts. So what are all these connections about? Every card can indicate a living man or woman. It can also indicate an energy that you have or you are dealing with. You can also get the extended readings if you want to know more about your connections with these different karmics, how to deal with these challenging energies, and how to navigate around these energies. It is good to know so that you can navigate around these people or energies. For the extended readings, I will be doing the Karma cards and Pluto cards first because I find that these are more important ones. You can click on the links below to find out what are these cards about. Bear in mind that these are general readings because there may be details that I'm not able to share with you through the videos. If you would like a more detailed reading or learn more, you can check out Robert Lee Cam or myself and my partners. All the links are on the screen or below. It's an honor for me that you subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much.